I don't want to live in fear. I don't want my children to grow up to live in fear.
We're tired of our sons dying to police brutality.
Giving someone a meal is an act of love.
Be patient and listen and aware of what is being asked of us, right?
Hi, my name is Trina Reynolds Tyler.
Hi, my name is Jermaine Wright.
I'm Jacqueline Luttrell.
Hi, my name is Early Walker.
Hi, my name is Essence J. Gather.
Hi, my name is Michelle Zacharias.
George Floyd. Seeing his death, it just reminded me of how close these things are to us, or at least to me. That could have easily been my father. That could have easily been one of my many uncles. That could have been a cousin. That could have easily been me. There's been so many women who've also been victims of police brutality, and we also tend to forget that. I don't want to live in fear. I don't want my children to grow up to live in fear. I can't picture raising Black children and teaching them to live in a state of fear consistently in the way that I had to grow up. That's not fair. It's not fair to my little sister. It's not fair to my younger cousins. It's not even fair to me.
George Floyd, one of the last things that was said by him was him speaking of his mom. And, the significance in that is that our Black sons, are in trouble. I just definitely felt that it was compelled to bring to the attention in a racist dominant, area that, we bring to the attention that we're tired of our sons dying to police brutality.
If you ask the leadership team what their love language is, many of them would say food. Even when I think about my mother, I think about how whenever any of my friends came by the house, she was always like, "Can I get you anything? Can I get you a salad?" My mother, in her heart and in her spirit, believes that giving someone a meal is an act of love. Providing people housing, that's not something that is really easy to do, but something that's easy to do is feeding people. We have the capacity to literally give food in this moment, and how everybody, many people, my peers, my neighbors, all have the capacity to plug in directly in that way.
We say Black Lives Matter. What does that really mean? And that means that we are uplifting and supporting and protecting those who are most vulnerable in our community. All of our struggles are intersected, right? My liberation is intertwined with the liberation of Black people, particularly Black queer people, Black trans people, Black disabled people. I will jump into action whenever I am called upon to do so.
I just knew that this was my calling. I knew that, it was, people are out there fighting for our lives and they need to be protected. I know that, there's a time and there's a place for everyone. In that time, it was time for me to be a street medic and, take care of my people, fulfill your position, do your duty to, fight for your freedom.
Actually, I had just pretty much been sitting out all the protests, not wanting to take a chance to catch the virus because of my age and having asthma. So I hadn't really gone out, but this protest being 3 blocks from my house, I can't sit this one out. I need to go, I need to photograph it. This is history. My grandparents came up during the Jim Crow era, which I can't even wrap my head around living through that. Photojournalism, it's in your soul. You're on the edge of history. You want to document life. You want to document humanity. You want to document change. And it was driving me crazy that I was not out there doing it. And so finally it was like, this is it. I'm out here. It's like, okay, God, watch over me.
I really encourage people to think about what it is they love to do. Think about what it is they love to do for others, and then figure out ways to insert that skill into already existing efforts. People are not only hungry, but people love art. I've witnessed families come together and paint murals on walls. When we think about our day-to-day lives, how we're giving to our own family members, and then figuring out the little ways for us to build in a culture of giving, not to huge nonprofit organizations, but to people.
The school system has done a very poor job of educating Black and brown people on their history. You have to know what you stand for, and you have to thoroughly know it. You have to educate yourself.
Educating yourself, enlightening others about what you know, and also like using your platforms. I know a lot of people have been like using social media to educate folks. We're good at what we do. We're doing media, and I feel like that's great about our generation is, get the word out. If there's this injustice, speak on it.
When you actually put yourself into motion and actually get involved and actually put that action into place, that's when you'll see results.
Listen to Black voices, right? What are Black community members asking for of you in this moment? And I think especially with sort of being caught up in the hype of what's happening, it's really easy to kind of insert yourself into something. And I think it's really critical for us to be patient and listen and aware of what is being asked of us. Understanding that your voice is not always going to be the one that needs to be centered, but that your support and your presence is still necessary and it's still important.